Hi guys, you are welcome to another video. So today we are going to be looking at the simplifications and that have to do with the root of a quadratic equation. So let's look at the question we have on the screen. Consider the quadratic equation 3x squared plus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. If alpha and beta are the two roots of the equation, calculate a plus alpha plus beta, that is a. B, calculate alpha times beta. Alright, so we are going to only consider the first two for this video, then watch out for subsequent video. Then I will be solving the C and the D. Alright, so let's go straight into it. Alright, the first thing you need to remember is the general formula for a quadratic equation, which is given as minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So this is the general formula that will give us two roots for any quadratic equation. Alright, so we are told in this question that the two roots are alpha and beta. So that simply means we are going to call the first root. It's going to be minus b, then we choose the positive value, so that is going to be plus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So that is our alpha according to the question. Then let's call our beta. So let's consider the minus sign this time around. Minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So these are our two roots. The next thing we need to do at this stage is to find out what will alpha plus beta, what is going to be the formula that we add up the two roots. And in order to do this, we simply just add them up the way they are appearing. So, but there's something we need to do here. We need to be seeing that we have a large value to deal with. We have this b square root of b squared minus 4ac. We simply need to substitute it to be equal to, that is, we make the square root of b squared minus 4ac, let's call it k, so that this will help us in doing our simplification, so that we don't need to deal with long simplification. So that at the end of the day, we are going to have alpha plus beta will be equal to, so that's minus b plus k divided by 2a, then plus minus b minus k divided by 2a, so that this will give us, so 2a is the LCM, minus b plus k minus b plus k, so that minus b, so that k, so at the end of the day, sorry, this is minus k minus k minus k. Alright, so at the end of the day, the k will cancel the minus k, so this will be minus 2b divided by 2a. So finally our alpha plus beta is equal to minus b divided by over a. So this is considered as the formula for the sum of quadratic roots. So in order to answer the question now, what we just simply need to do is to substitute our a and our b. So according to the question, according to this question here, so we know that our a is equal to 3 and our b is equal to 2. So substituting them into alpha plus beta, that will be, so minus 2 divided over 3, and that is our answer for the sum of the root. Okay, so let's look at the product of the root now, that is alpha times beta. So alpha times beta. So we have to do the same thing also here. You already know that our alpha is equal to, the general formula of the equation is minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So our alpha is going to be minus b. Let's consider the positive first, divided by b square minus 4ac. Then our beta is equal to minus b minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So we do the same thing. We call the square root of b square minus 4ac. Let's call it k. So that this will make our work easier. So our alpha times beta will be simply equal to minus b plus k divided by, sorry, 2a is missing here, divided by 2a times minus b minus k divided by 2a. So this will give us, so we are consider this as an expansion. So we multiply minus b with minus b, then minus b with minus k, then we multiply plus k with minus b and plus k with minus k. So and that will give us b square. So minus b times minus k, that is plus bk. Then we have plus k times minus b, that will give us minus bk. Then plus k times minus k, that will give us minus k squared divided by 4a squared. So and this will be equal to, so we notice that these two will go away, they will subtract each other. So this will be b square minus k square will be divided by 4a. So coming back to our substitution now, remember that k, we've already substituted k to be equal to b square minus 4ac. So we need to substitute it back. So substitute back k, and that will give us b square minus square root of b square minus 4ac squared divided by 4a. So by the time it's expand the square roots and the square, that will be equal to b square. The square will cancel the square root. So this will be minus. So we use the minus to expand it. So minus b square plus 4ac divided by 4a. So at the end of the day, so the b square will subtract the b square. So that will be b square minus b square is 0. So we are going to be left with 4ac divided by 4a. 4a square, sorry, square is missing here. It's 4a square. So that this will be, so 4 will cancel 4 and 1a will cancel. So our alpha times beta will be c over a. So in order to get our answer now for alpha beta, we go back to the question, what is c, what is a? So according to the question, we know that our c is equal to 4. C is equal to 4. Our A is equal to 3. So we just simply substitute the two values and that will give us our answer. So C is equal to 4. So that will be 4 over 3. And this is our answer. So this is alpha beta. So this is also considered as a formula for the product of the root. So in order to solve the other two questions, so we are going to be using alpha times beta and alpha plus beta all through. So please, if you find this video interesting, I would like you to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video, and God bless.